Namaste and welcome. This is a very short cardio flow. We're going to start lying on our backs. So please lie down onto the mat, take the feet nice and wide, hands out to the sides, pentacle pose. So we've got the feet wide, the arms wide. Let's begin to find our breath here. Just a few rounds to really awaken and align with our inflow and outflow of breath. Good. Send the arms up overhead. Bring the knees in and extend the legs up to the sky in half plow. Keep that same breath going. Try to press your belly button down into the floor, like you're flattening your lower back down into the mat. So you can either keep your arms lifted, or if you think you might need more support for the core, bring the hands down by the hips. So either way, exhale and lower the legs to about 45 degrees. Inhale, bend the knees in and up to the sky. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, bend in and up. Exhale, down. Again. And we'll do one more. This time, though, interlace the hands behind the head. Lift the head and the chest up and lower the legs down. Hold here. Keep trying to press your belly button into the mat. One more breath. Release the arms forward. And release the head down. Very good. Take your two-piece fingers around the big toes here. Straighten the legs. And with control, we're going to roll up into a seated position and keep our legs nice and tall. So we'll inhale deeply, exhale, roll, roll forward, press into the feet. You have to actually kick the feet into the hands to get up. You can see I struggled with it too. And then straighten the legs here. Look to the toes. Try to sit to the front side of your sitting bones while lifting the legs nice and tall. Draw the belly button in and up, nice and strong through the belly. We'll take one more breath. We're going to release into boat. As you exhale, knees bend, release the grip, hands float at the sides. Strong through the core here, chest and thighs moving together. Keep breathing. And exhale, release the feet down. Straighten your legs out. Take a breath in, Dandasana. And exhale, curl and round. Let your legs soften and release. Let your head go. Let your spine curl. This is meant to help us soften and release the intensity from those belly exercises. Reconnect with a steady breath. Use your hands to walk back up. And we'll come into downward facing dog. Plant the hands, lift the hips up and back, down dog. All right, let's focus on the core here in our down dog. Knit your front ribs in. Feel that strength through the belly helping you. Now as you press down through the heels, press through the hands, getting longer and longer along the spine and shoulders and armpit. Inhale, come forward into high plank. Here in our plank, tailbone is reaching for the heels. Arms are nice and firm, shoulder blades down the back. Step your left foot towards the midline and lift your right leg. Breathe. Keep lifting that right heel. Strong and steady through the core. Exhale, release. Right foot down and lift left leg up now. Last breath in. Good. Release it down. Press back downward facing dog. Take a breath. Next, inhale, come forward to plank, and we'll move through a vinyasa here so you can have the knees down or move through full chaturanga if you're ready. Inhaling up dog or locust. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, come forward to plank once more. And exhale, release the knees down and bring your belly down. Taking the feet nice and wide. Hands come behind the back. Interlace the fingers, squeeze the palms. We're going to keep the feet on the mat. So with the feet wide, press down into the tops of the toes. Kneecaps are lifted, tailbone towards the heels. Inhale now, peel your chest and heart and as much of your belly up off the floor as you can. Exhale, release down. Working into the back core. Inhale, lifting. Exhaling down. Again, inhale, lift up. Exhale down. We'll come up and stay up this time. Squeezing through the back spine. One more breath. Exhale, release the hands down under the shoulders, tuck your toes, press up through plank if you can into your down dog. Take a breath. Bring your knees down to the mat, forearms down onto the mat. Elbows in line with the shoulders, toes tuck, lift the hips up and back, dolphin pose. Drop your gaze back towards the feet as you walk your feet a little closer. Getting that nice opening through the shoulder, through the armpit. Making sure the elbows aren't splayed too wide. We want them right in alignment with the shoulders if possible. Draw your front ribs in. Press down through the forearm and elbows. Try to get long through the spine, just like we did in down dog. Now we'll walk the feet back, letting the hips lower into a forearm plank or dolphin plank. Really hard to get your hips low. You have to move your feet further back than you think. Left foot to the midline, lift, right leg up, breathe. Releasing right foot down, left foot lifts. Strong through the midline. If I were to come and push on you, you wouldn't move. Release the foot down, knees down. Let's sit back into child's pose. Bring your hands back by the feet. Let the shoulders drape over the knees. Realign with your breath. Hands come forward through tabletop. Tucking toes, downward facing dog. Right leg goes up. As you lift it up, keep the spine and the hips neutral. So there's a tendency to lift that right hip up. Try to keep that right hip nice and low, but give energy to lifting the right heel. Knit your front ribs in, press through the hands, grow super, super long in the spine. Excellent. Right foot comes down. Again, Aware of the pelvis, keeping the pelvis neutral as you now lift the left heel as high as you comfortably can, keeping your front ribs knitted, but keeping your pelvis level. Left foot comes down. Okay, two options. You can take the feet for side plank. The most supportive, you can take the feet wide. That way when the heels twist to the left, you've got both feet down onto the mat here. You can see. All right. That's one option. You can also bring the feet together now. Walk the left hand to the midline of your mat so that the left shoulder aligns above the left wrist, and then roll out onto the outer edge of your left foot for Vasisthasana, right arm up to the sky. Breathe here. Now, if you're crazy, you can reach your peace fingers down, grab the toe, straighten that leg and lift, if you can do that. And if you can't, keep your leg down. Good, let's all release into downward facing dog. Walk it out. Feeling perhaps the cardio effects here. Now keeping the feet wide or keeping the feet together, walking the right hand to the midline of the mat, Vasisthasana on this side. Left arm goes up to the sky. And if you want to try the variation with the fingers around the left big toe and straightening that leg, you can take that option. One more breath. Good. Release down, downward facing dog. Big exhale through the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhaling. Exhale. Knees down. Child's pose. Any position that you like for the arms. Breathing deeply here, letting all tension go. That was a very short but very powerful sequence. Feeling it in your body. Supporting your body and nervous system with deep breathing. So you're welcome to stay here in your child's pose as long as you like. You can also transition out onto your back for Shavasana, resting there for 5 minutes or more if possible, letting this integration continue to deepen into the body-mind. Or you may choose to continue on now from here with some more yoga postures. Lots of options for you. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope this sequence has awakened and energized you.